In today's show, Bitcoin's facing one of the best setups in history with the $1 million Bitcoin price target, says global macro investors Raoul, who shared on crypto Twitter. Bitcoin porn and the perfect setup for Bitcoin. Chart 1, the perfect wedge. If you use classic charting techniques, it gives you a Bitcoin price target of around $40,000. But check this out. Chart number 2, the perfect wedge on a logarithmic chart. Well, that gives you a price object for this run, potentially, keyword potentially, of $1 million per Bitcoin. We'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also, in today's episode, these 4 trends suggest that Bitcoin will rocket higher towards $15,000, according to Fundstrat's Thomas Lee, who shared on crypto Twitter. Bitcoin is the best performing asset class in 2020, beating treasuries and gold, both up an impressive 21% plus 13%. Also, Bitcoin's the top performer in 2019, the halving now less than 3 days away, and Paul Tudor Jones is buying Bitcoin. This is a solid set of tailwinds. Hashtag BTFD. Also in today's show, we'll be talking about the Bitcoin halving, now 2 days, 11 hours, 35 minutes, and 3 seconds out. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. After Bitcoin smashed 10,000, it has corrected, currently trading at about 9,700. A lot of the altcoins are back in the green. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, in case you missed this free online event and Q&A session with Tika Twari, the #1 most trusted person in cryptocurrency, entitled 5 Coins to 5 Million, Last Chance until 2024 to discover a handful of tiny cryptos that can turn $500 investment into $5 million thanks to a crypto market phenomenon you won't see again until 2024. If you miss this live event, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video in the description. And then what you can do is enter your favorite email address and click the button that says sign me up. Once you do, you'll be able to watch this entire live stream broadcast. I don't know how much longer it's going to be up for, so check it out while you still can. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day. Raoul of Global Macro Investor is breaking down the potential paths ahead for the Bitcoin price. He says that Bitcoin is currently in one of the best positions of any asset he's ever seen, trading inside a perfect wedge that he believes is a precursor to a massive new bull run. Powell's first depiction of the wedge using traditional charting techniques has Bitcoin targeting $40,000. If you're ready for a $40,000 Bitcoin, let me know in the comments below. But then switching to a logarithmic scale to get a long-term perspective, Powell says Bitcoin is on a trajectory to $1 million. Checking out his tweets here. Bitcoin porn on the perfect setup. Chart 1, the perfect wedge. If you use classic charting techniques, it gives you a price target of around $40,000. But chart number 2, the perfect wedge on a logarithmic chart. Well, that gives you a price object for this run, potentially, keyword potentially, of $1 million. And then he goes on to share chart number 3, the perfect regression channel. That gives a 1 standard deviation move to 400,000 and a 2 standard potential to $1 million. And then he goes on to share whatever plays out after a key technical break like today, the probability of vastly higher prices has risen dramatically. That's a fact. And this is confirmed by the stock to flow models by PlanB, and the breakout has happened almost exactly at the time of the halvening. Add to that, the entire world's central banks are either seeing their currencies collapse to the almighty dollar, or they're printing more money like crazy. Huge quantitative easing fiat meets the hardest money that automatically quantitatively tightens. Bitcoin wins. This is one of the best setups in any asset class I've ever witnessed. I'm going to repeat. This is one of the best setups in any asset class I've ever witnessed. Technical, fundamental, flow of funds, and plumbing all now. Again, to be clear, even if it has 90% odds, doesn't mean it's definitely going to work. I can and will be wrong often and dramatically. Good luck. Expect horrific volatility, both up and down, but you can make 5x, 10x, 100x returns without large drawdowns. So be careful how much you put in. It always feels like you have too little until it doesn't, and then you wish you didn't have so much. So as you can see, Raoul is extremely bullish on Bitcoin right now. And if you didn't know, Powell says he recently allocated 25% of his liquid net cash to Bitcoin, along with 25% to gold. He's reserving another 25% for trading opportunities and plans to keep the last 25% in cash. And now for our next story of the day. These 4 trends suggest that Bitcoin will rocket higher towards $15,000 according to FundStrat's Thomas Lee. But before we break that down, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. We can see Bitcoin down 2.8% for the day, currently trading just below that $9,700 resistance. A lot of the major altcoins are back in the green. Ethereum up 0.33%, trading at $212. XRP up 1%, trading at 22 cents. Miss Litecoin up 1.5%, trading at $47. EOS up 2%, trading at $2.78. BNB up 0.39%, trading at $17. We have Link up a whopping 11%. If you're not bullish on Link, you should check into it. Tikatwari refers to Link as the missing link of the blockchain, right? Bitcoin Cash is up 6%, trading at $269. Satoshi Vision up 2%, trading at $213. Now let's check out the top exchanges, which are all in the red right now. Binance down 31% with 7.5 billion in volume. Still a lot of money, right? OKEX down 25% with about 3.5 billion in volume. And BitMEX down almost 40% with 3 billion in volume. This is normal, actually, considering how much money has been flowing into crypto this week. So it just means the market is currently correcting. You know what I mean? Now let's check out this next story of the day, right? Since the 3,700 lows, Bitcoin has roared higher, crossing above resistance after resistance in succession. Just recently, as we all know, Bitcoin tapped 10,000, which is that major psychological resistance. Although impressive, a top analyst expects for the crypto to head even higher, citing there's 3 solid tailwinds for this market. There's a confluence of 4 fundamental factors that indicate Bitcoin's medium-term to long-term trend is shaping positive. Analyst Tom Lee said. The co-founder of Fundstrat Global Advisors, a New York-based research firm, identified them as the following. Bitcoin is the best performing asset class in 2020, beating U.S. Treasuries and gold amid a global recession. Treasuries are up 21%, while the precious metal is up 13%. Already much better performances than S&P 500's top 10 drop, the 5% drop in emerging market corporate bonds, and the 20% drop in the Russell 2000 index. Bullish indicator number 2. In a similar vein, Bitcoin was the best performing asset class of 2019, rallying 92%, while the U.S. stock market gained around 20%. Number 3, the block reward reduction, as we all know as the halvening, is now less than 3 days out. And Paul Tudor Jones, one of the world's biggest, right, macro investors, just announced his fund is taking a stake in Bitcoin futures. Jones believes that the crypto will act as a hedge against inflation. Taking a look at this tweet from Thomas Lee, he included this graph, which shows different asset classes by performance. And in 2019, we can see Bitcoin gain 92%. And already for 2020, Bitcoin has gained 39%, dwarfing all the other asset classes we can see, including the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, gold, and so on. While Lee didn't mention his firm's Bitcoin prediction in his tweet, MarketWatch reported that Fundstrat expects Bitcoin to rally towards 14,350 in the coming 12 months. They made this call back when Bitcoin was trading at $8,000. But check it out. There's a growing chance of a short-term drop. Although there's macro tailwinds, the chance at a short-term retracement has grown. According to Nick Yermuck, former analyst at crypto fund Adaptive Capital, there's massive selling pressure building above the Bitcoin price. Pointing to an order book from Bitfinex, he noted that there's approximately 3,000 Bitcoin valued at $30 million worth of sell-side positions from the current price of about $10,000 until $10,230. So as you can see, there's some major resistance ahead at about that $10,000 mark, which we're struggling to break back above at this moment, right? This bearish assertion can be corroborated generated by an assertion by a prominent crypto trader by the name of Dave the Wave, who called Bitcoin's drop to 6,400 in the middle of 2019. Referencing the chart, which I'll share with you in a moment, argued that Bitcoin is looking very toppy according to two key indicators, the relative strength index, which is the RSI, and the MACD, known as the moving average convergence divergence, which are brought entering regions that historically mark tops. The analyst wrote, CT getting awfully bullish again at the top after just being awfully bearish at the bottom, though a further move up is possible. Indicators are looking toppy, as we can see here in this graph, brought to you by Dave the Wave on Twitter. So are you bullish or bearish? Do you think the Bitcoin price is going to go up or down from here? Let me know in the comments right down below. And taking a look at the overall crypto market cap, we're sitting at 265 billion with 164 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance has been on the climb, sitting at 67.1%. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Ox up almost 22%, trading at just below 46 cents. A BBC coin up 15%, trading at 19.5 cents. Augur up 15%, trading at $13. Basic Attention Token up almost 15%, trading at 23 cents. Ren up 13.5%, trading just below 8 cents. And Neo up 12%, trading at $11.12. Now taking a look at the top losers, we have Ripio Credit Network down 11% after surging in the past few days, currently trading just below 9 cents. Komodo down 5.7%, trading at 58 cents. Streamer down 5.7%, trading at 7.5 cents. Chili's down 5%, trading at 0.009. Ave down 5%, trading at 6.4 cents. And Icon down about 4.5%, trading at 29 cents. Now let's take a look at the BitMEX margins. As we can see, the bears are back in control, leading with about 171 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts currently leading 53.36% versus 46.64% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators, it's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. It shows we're currently rated a 56 in greed. Yesterday was a 55, last week a 45 in fear, and last month an 11 in extreme fear. Now, since this pandemic a few months back, we've been in extreme fear and we were stuck there for quite some time, and then we inched forward into fear. Then we finally turned neutral, and we're finally back in greed here, according to the indicator. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Now taking a look at the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown, we have 2 days, 11 hours, 17 minutes, and 50 seconds remaining. The estimated date is set to be May 12th. So this ultimately means at this current moment in time, it's estimated to take place Monday evening. Now let's check out some of the data in case you're not familiar with it. Total Bitcoins in circulation, there's 18 million. We all know the total Bitcoins that will ever be produced is 21 million, with about 7 million estimated to be lost forever. Percentage of total Bitcoins mined currently is 87.48%. Total Bitcoins left to mine is 2,629,588. Now here's what I really wanted to show you. The total Bitcoins left to mine until the next block half, which is 4,588. If you're pretty excited for the Bitcoin halving, let me know in the comments right down below. Now let's take a look at the community section here of my YouTube channel by clicking on the community tab. And as you can see, there's a poll I created 6 days ago, and I asked, on the day of the Bitcoin halving, what will the Bitcoin price be? And 29% of you voted between 9 and 10,000. 25% of you said between 10 and 11,000, and 19% of you said above 11,000. If you haven't casted your vote yet, you can still do so. Please do so right now, and after the halving, we'll come back and look at it, and we'll see how many of you were actually pretty accurate. You know what I mean? I also want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 400 plus videos right here on my channel. Also includes some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every day, but you can also download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format so you can listen to it when you're out and about, on your way to work, in the car, working out, or just doing your thing. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet already done so. It helps out the show tremendously. You can also follow us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn. So whichever podcasting platforms you're active on, please help support the show. It's greatly appreciated. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And I also have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 strong. To become a part of this, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And I also have a crypto Telegram chat, which I'm very active on. To become a part of this, click this link specifically from a mobile device and you'll automatically be added. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And real quick, before I go, if you missed this live event with Tika Tiwari, the #1 most trusted person in the crypto space, entitled 5 Coins to 5 Million, last chance until 2024 to discover a handful of tiny cryptos that can turn a $500 investment into $5 million thanks to a crypto market phenomenon you won't see again until 2024. You can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video in the description. Once you do, it's going to take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address, then click the button that says sign me up. And once you do, it's going to redirect you to this limited time live stream replay with the one and only Tika Tiwari. So check it out while you still can, and I'll catch you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.